Officers have pulled over this motorcyclist in a DUI stop.
Can't drive, right? You're under suspension.
That's my word. Full, quote, unquote. I can drive. Stay under suspension. No, I'm not.
In the song, now it's time for a little dance.
What is this, man? What is this? Shut up. A Pizza Hut?
Well, he could order a pizza, but it'll have to be delivered to the county jail.
Well, you want to prove that you're not? Do the pizza.
You're right.
I'll do it.
Right. All right.
Fine.
You gonna do them?
What do you want, man?
All right.
What the do you want?
Stand with your feet together right there. All right.
Get him up behind me, and I will.
Not gonna
Stand over there and do the field sobriety test.
Stand with your feet together right over
Do
here.
it, man.
All right.
Either put cuffs on me or get your hands off. Don't stand behind me. I got a problem.
Stop playing around. Are you?
I'll tell you what. You're under arrest. For what?
You have a problem with me standing where I want to stand?
Disorderly conduct. You're waking up the neighborhood, that's what.
This boneheaded boozer was already destined to be behind bars, but with possible resisting charges, he'll be visiting a little while longer. It's a beautiful afternoon in Malvern, Arkansas, and these cops have just pulled over a motorist for reckless driving, only to discover an 86-year-old man behind the wheel. After a few formalities, this kindly old gent and his wife should be on their way. No harm, no foul. But this octogenarian has other ideas. While the cops explain that he needs to pay a little more attention to the road, he makes his move. Yes, that's right. He really has taken on a fully armed policeman 50 years his junior. Statistics show that around 60,000 officers are assaulted in the line of duty every year. Although the chances are this is the only incidence of assault with a deadly walking stick. It's not often that an officer will take an 86-year-old man back to the station to cool off, and it's even more unusual for that man to get his weapon back as soon as he's released. It just goes to show, cops today have to be on guard 24/7. Even the most harmless-looking characters can come out swinging when you least expect it.
Orlando, Florida. Deputies respond to reports of a disturbed woman at a gas station. Commander Mark McCarthy is still en route.
She was yelling at patrons coming into the service station and being very belligerent to them.
One officer tries to put cuffs on her.
Wait a minute, I didn't say you. What, ain't no relax?
It's not an arrest. He just wants her under control before she causes more problems.
At this point, he's really not sure what's going on. Is this a mental health issue? Is it a person who is drunk? Is she just having a bad day?
I got it.
Hell no! Hell no! I don't give a damn. Y'all did wrong. I don't give a damn.
But getting her into the cruiser without hurting her will prove a difficult task. A cameraman on scene films the incident as two deputies try to get her seated.
Get your ass off me! Hell no!
She fights their every move.
Get your... I said you! Hell no! You rushing me! Stop! I ain't going to jail! Please!
McCarthy finally arrives with another backup officer.
Damn it! Oh, shut up! I'ma sue y'all! I'ma sue y'all! I'ma sue! Y'all ain't real.
They don't fare much better.
Now there's four of us, four deputies on the scene here trying to subdue this woman and trying to find out what's wrong with her, what's going on.
I'ma sue y'all!
The woman blocks the door with her feet. Apparently, these guys don't know who they're dealing with.
Hell no, because you know what? I'm an FBI. I'm an FBI.
She kept saying that she was a member of the FBI.
The officers decide there's only one way to handle the defiant woman.
We have a device which is called a violent person's restraint belt, which basically goes across the chest and around the back, and it clips into the back. You don't pick me. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. You want to But now her legs are still flailing around inside, and she's trying to kick the car or the door and so forth. So another device we have to get is a hobble, which goes around her legs and kind of holds her legs together.
Finally, the woman is restrained.
Let me go!
At least physically. They then do a search of her car. What they find is an all too familiar story.
The best we can tell is that she just had one too many drinks that night. Decided to go out and have a good time on the town.
I ain't coming to nobody.
Hey, right.
Hell no! Hell no!
Right.
Deputies did well to corral this troublemaking drunk without anyone getting hurt,
Hell no! You arresting me! Stop!
especially considering her pedigree.
I'm a FBI.
You are?
I'm an FBI.